Welcome to online learning. In the previous video, we have learned some factors which affect the climatic condition of a place. In this video, we shall learn some other factors which influence climate of a region. Previously, we have learned about the distance from the equator and height above the sea level, that is altitude. In this video, we shall learn about distance from the sea. Here is a picture showing a city in the coastal area. Cities, regions like this, which are near the sea coast, have a moderate climate. It is neither too hot nor too cold here. This is due to the effect of sea breeze. Same amount of sun rays fall at the water bodies as well as land, but water bodies heats off and cool down at a slower rate than the land. In the summer, the sea is cooler than the land. Hence, air over the sea is cooler than that over the land. This is called sea breeze. The cool air that is over the sea is called sea breeze. And it blows from sea to land, making the land cooler. The cool air over the sea is heavier and sinks down and creates high pressure, whereas the hot air over the land rises above and creates low pressure. In the summer and during the days, the hot air above the land creates low pressure and rises above, and to fill the empty space created by the rising wind, the cold wind from the nearby sea blows toward the land and make the land cooler. In winter and during the nights, air over the land is cooler and air over the sea or water body is hotter. And now cool air from the land blows toward the water bodies or sea. The cool air which blows toward the sea, after reaching above the sea, it becomes hotter and rises above. As it reaches high above the sky, it moves toward land and sinks toward land and makes the land warmer. Now let us compare the climatic condition of Delhi and Chennai. New Delhi is far away from the sea coast, whereas Chennai is located along the coast. The climate of Chennai is affected by sea and land breeze, but not of New Delhi. So now we shall compare the climate of New Delhi and Chennai. The type of climate experienced in Delhi is extreme climate, but in Chennai, the type of climate experienced in Chennai is moderate climate. Places like Delhi, which are located far away from the sea, don't get sea breezes, so they are extremely hot in summer and very cold in winter. Such a climate is called extreme climate. As Chennai is nearer to the equator, it should be hotter than Delhi in the summer season. But Chennai experiences a mild climate throughout the year as it is near the sea coast. In summer, it is very hot, and in winter, it is very cold in Delhi. But such an extreme climate is not experienced in Chennai. Throughout the year, people of Chennai enjoy moderate climate. Now let us compare the distance between the coast, Chennai and Delhi, and equator, Chennai and Delhi. Chennai is located along the coast and is nearer to the equator. Here we have equator and here is Chennai. Then where is Delhi situated? Delhi is located far away from the coast as well as from the equator. Equator, New Delhi. You can see the distance between equator and New Delhi as well as the distance between Chennai and equator. Delhi is situated far away from the sea coast and Chennai is situated along the coast. So, according to the first factor, that is distance from the equator, we should experience a hot climate in Chennai. But as its climate is affected by land breeze and sea breeze, we experience a moderate climate in Chennai. The next factor which affects the climate of a region is direction of winds. Winds blowing from hot regions increase the temperature of a place, while those blowing from cold regions decrease the temperature. In the summer, the hot winds blow from the Thar Desert towards Delhi and increase the temperature, whereas in winter, the cold winds blow from the Himalayas toward the northern plain of India as well as Delhi, and a severe winter is experienced in these regions. Similarly, during the winter, winds blowing from the sea makes the lands close to the sea cool and moist, and sometimes brings clouds with them and cause rainfall. The next factor which affects the climate of a region is humidity and rainfall. Moisture or water vapor present in the air is called humidity. Humid air causes rainfall. Places near the equator are hot and humid and receive a lot of rainfall. Forests in Central Africa and South America are located at the equator and receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. Whereas the air over deserts doesn't have moisture, so these places receive very little rainfall. Whereas due to low temperature in the regions like northern Norway, northern Sweden and Siberia, snowfall is experienced. The amount of rainfall and the season when it falls also influence the climate of a place. Most of these states in our country receive rainfall during monsoon season, but some states in northwestern India like Punjab, Haryana and Himachal Pradesh receive rainfall during winter, which helps in growing of wheat. Chennai and coastal areas of Tamil Nadu receive rainfall during October and November, when the winds from the Bay of Bengal blows towards the land, and sometimes it causes heavy flood in Chennai. I hope you like the class. In our next class, we will be learning about the heat zones. Thank you very much.